saltiest of them all is me, bitch, Rinaldi. Y'all hoes getting real ballsy, cause I'm throwing bitches like Spalding. Edge snatched you balding. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Come on, bitch, we give you life.
Alright, and we're recording.
Hello, beautiful people of the internet. It is The Mess with RWS coming back to you for season 2.
Season 2, what it do? Of course, you know, we had a long summer. Eventful things happened. Whitney had a birthday. Yes. Woo! Woo! And, you know, my son turned 5. Woo, 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 woo. Mason. And I passed all my summer classes, and I will be graduating in the fall. Woo. So season 2, we coming for you, baby.
All right, in today's video, you already know, it's about the hot girl summer songs. Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Also, we're gonna talk about the drama after that. Yes, everything. So we're gonna start with the song. Y'all want to play a little bit of it?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that going.
So we're gonna play a little bit of the song, even though I heard it, Ron heard it, we all heard it.
We all heard it, but I need to hear it again because when I was listening to it, I was putting on baby oil and things were getting a little slippery.
Oh gosh.
So I didn't know if I was really having like, you know, a hot girl summer or not because I was slipping and sliding in my room. But from what I did hear, I just think I need to hear it again. Because I love Megan Thee Stallion. You know that's a fine motherfucker. That's like one big, tall, fine baby. One fine, tall, big baby. And you know Nicki Minaj, she's just so short and cute. So, you know, you put them together, the temperature will rise. The song, I feel like this is my second time hearing it, and I'm not gonna say that I don't like it, but I think there are things that could have made the song way better, because I think it's the chorus for me that I don't like. It's the chorus. I like the verses. I like Megan's verse, and of course I like Nicki's verse, but I don't, for some reason, the chorus ain't hitting hard enough for me. Like, it don't make me feel like I'm a hot girl.
How does it make you feel?
Like I'm melting, and like I'm a warm girl. I want to be hot. Like, I don't know, it just it's nice. I feel like I'm simmering. I feel like it's simmering. It's not quite hot. Like, you know when you boiling rice?
I feel you, because the chorus is making you feel like, it's almost like, okay, you feel like you feel like a cute, sexy girl. And then when they start rapping, it's like you feel like a hot girl. And it's just like, the chorus is kind of like draining the song a bit.
Yes.
But he does sound good on there.
He sounds good.
He sounds really good, but it's just like, I don't want to say that was the wrong person.
He should have said something else.
The baby should have been on this.
Somebody else. I mean, not saying
the baby,
not replace him.
I don't think the baby's vibe would.
The baby would have flipped this whole shit up, and this shit would have been like, it would have been some real street hot shit.
Yeah, it would have been some street.
Yeah, like when I think of hot girl, I think of like stealing somebody's money out. Like when I feel like going to a nigga house, you know, he buying me, you know, stuff. You know, he done already took me out. You know, and then I tease him and make him think he finna get it. He done, you know, ate the ramen noodle box, you know and then I dip, and he, you know, that's hot girl summer. I take his wallet. You know what? I like the song, but this is not the hot girl song. This is not the hot girl song.
It's not an anthem for hot girls.
Yeah. To me, when I think of hot girl, I think of like the feeling I get when I listen to Trina Nan. When she spit her verse, you don't know that? That's make me feel like a hot girl. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You know what
You know what?
The spitting. That made me feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want that feeling. When I hear this, it's just like, you know, I'm cooking some spaghetti in the pot.
With her song, Say, Nigga, that talk. That right there sounds more like a hot girl song than this.
Really?
Like if it was giving, if Hot Girl Summer was giving me that vibe, Say, Nigga, I don't want to talk. Meet me at the bank, show me what you really. Like, if it was giving me that, then I would have been like, damn. Like she said, nigga, I don't want to talk. Meet me at the bank, show me what you really about. That's
Hot
why I keep
girl.
my little cat in
His
their
mouth. That's hot girl.
Yeah, that's how we're, but I mean,
I need to feel like a boss. Like Hot Girl Summer to me sounds like I'm in charge. I'm in charge. This don't make me feel like I'm in charge of nothing. And then the little snippets of, I think
it's
JT.
the title. It's the title, Hot Girl Summer. It's the title of the song. This is not Hot Girl. This should have been something else.
Yeah, like I'm not getting Hot Girl Summer. I'm getting like, you know.
But you can twerk to this.
You can twerk to this.
You could dance, you could do all that.
But they should have.
It's not gonna be a high energy twerk with it.
I feel like they could have sped it up just a smidge too, like just like one speed level. Cause it's a little slow for me.
And I think we could try that though. Let's see. You know, sometimes we should have a little option there.
They gonna speed it up in the club anyway.
They are.
That's my time, let's move it. Right around it. I can see why I'm basic.
With Hot Girl Summer, I'm giving the song an 8.
So Shalonda, what's your result?
I'm giving the
Is it my turn already?
Yeah, I'm giving the song
So tell us
an
why.
8.
Tell us why.
The reason why I'm giving the song an 8 is, one, the beat is good. The beat is fire. It's only 2 things that I don't like about it. The chorus and the fact that it was called Hot Girl Summer. That's it. Other than that, the song deserves an 8. If the song was not named Hot Girl Summer, and if it had a different chorus, the song would have been lit, and we would have, like, you know, everybody would have been lit to it or whatever. It's straight, you know. So I would give it a 9. Would I listen to it again? Yes. Again? Yes. Again? Yes.
Oh, that was a delayed yes.
Maybe. Again? I don't know. But the song is good.
It's opinion. From the heart, which is on the left, I'm just gonna tell you that I don't really like the song. I just don't, it doesn't speak to me. It doesn't speak to my inner hotness. I give the song probably a 4.
Oh no,
Ooh.
that is.
Ooh, they gonna They're gonna attack.
The reason why I'm gonna give it a 4, and I'm gonna tell you the real reason why.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like the chorus at all. I don't like it. I don't like the medley of the song. That's number 2. I don't like the fact that it just sounds like all the music that's out now. And it doesn't give me anything that this is not a song that I'm gonna add to my playlist. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like, I will skip this song. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, all the songs now sound the same.
But it don't make me.
And this and a lot of the twerking songs that's in the summer, they all have that same beat and they all have that same vibe.
I know, but they make me feel a type of way. They may sound the same, but they make me feel different. This one sounds the same, but it doesn't make me feel anything. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make me, like, it's nice. Maybe I should give it like a 4.5 or a 5. But I personally, I like, the reason why it's getting a 5, because I almost gave it a 0.
Ooh.
And the reason I gave it a 5 is because of the verses, Megan and Nicki. Ty Dolla Sign, I just don't like what you did creatively. I don't know what it was. Maybe, I will say this. I probably do need to listen to it again and again and again, but I don't really know if I will, like, I just don't know, you guys. Something is up with that song that's not right.
When it first started, like, it go, like, when it first started like that, I thought that shit was gonna be lit. Like I thought,
extremely lit.
Yeah, I thought I was about to do something.
I was let down. kind of with.
And then when the beat,
are we
when the
getting a
beat
change?
drop, I'm not changing it.
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm
it.
sticking with my 8. Cause when the song, there's nothing wrong with the song. Like I can hear the song being played in the club and people dancing to it. I mean, yeah, like I don't think it deserves a 9. It doesn't deserve a 10. It doesn't deserve an 8.5. You know, it's like a 7, 8. Like that's the range it deserves.
It's like in the middle.
It's like an okay song. It's not all that. So
Yeah.
it's like a 7, 8 for me.
It's like to me, I'm just kind of surprised because when I hear like Hot Girl, like, and again what we said, the title should not have been Hot Girl Summer. It should have just been Girl It's the Summer or something. Because I don't know what, I'm let down. Like when I hear Hot Girl Summer, all this, I was in school and people was referring to English literature and referring it back to Hot Girl Summer. That's how big of an influence that the Hot Girl Summer has had, and this is what you come out with. That.
Okay. My feelings on the hit single that is Hot Girl Summer.
You better not say what I think in my brain.
I'm gonna say for me it is.
Say how you feel. Hey,
I'm gonna
everybody.
give it a 6.5.
Okay.
That's good.
With that, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because it does not match the vibe I was seeking for a title with that name of Hot Girl Summer.
Yes.
For example, I mean, like we all said, the chorus for one, that could have been a point where there could have been some kind of mention of what you doing to personify that Hot Girl Summer.
Okay, teacher.
That is true.
And what else? I had no problems with each of my favorite MCs.
They're gonna do their job.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
They're the Hot Girl Summer. They're the Hot Girl Summer, and the chorus was a Not Girl Summer.
But the
I definitely think that sorry to interrupt. I definitely think that they should make another song together, or before this song came out, Nicki should have had like some type of like, she should have had her input also in the making.
I feel like she probably would have made it.
Yeah, in the making of that, the beat and everything going about with Ty Dolla song. I feel like she should have had input, but she did not know, and she just hopped on it because she did like the beat. But I think in her mind, she knew this was not a Hot Girl
This don't
summer.
sound like Nicki.
because now that you mention it, also the energy, the energy wasn't there, and it didn't feel complete.
It just feel like a Not Girl Summer.
The song felt like it wasn't a complete song. It felt like it was still in process.
And then the singing, like, not to say that she didn't have to sing.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I didn't like what she sung.
Yeah, I didn't like the singing. Like, not to say that she doesn't sound good, but it's just like, this is a Hot Girl Summer, and we don't want to sing. We want to get ratchet. Like, no, like, we don't want to sing. We want to get ratchet.
This is not Fall in Love Summer. This is not Cuddle Me Till I Go to Sleep and Pass Out Summer.
Well, guys, that's just how we feel about the song. I hope y'all don't get upset, y'all don't get mad, but this is RWS. Real witches
Speak.
Yeah.
True.
No, there's no T.
There's a few. Yeah, we gonna keep it real. We love Megan, we love Nicki, but look, if it's
Why I
not,
feel like my head
it's
is
not
full.
every song that was supposed to, every song that they made, we're not supposed to just fall in love. If we do that, we're gonna be like biased.
Fake. That's
yeah,
fake.
We're gonna be fake. We're not gonna like really like other people's music, so we can't do that. So I'm sorry, but this song. No, like stop. No, this song, it was good. It was good. The beat was good. It was riding. It was just a couple of
You need
things.
to go back to the lab.
It was a couple of the picture. Like just look at the picture.
Y'all spent more time on the picture than you did on the beat.
The picture, y'all sitting on a Henny bottle.
And you got animation. All I see is boobs bouncing and making six pack.
Yeah, so the picture is fire. Y'all gotta use this picture in front of the song. So
It looks like a flyer. Now I'm looking at it. It looks like
It
a
looks
nice.
good.
It looks, the person who did a really good job. But guys, I'm sorry, but this was not.
What
I don't want to say it's not a Hot Girl Summer, but yeah, was not this. Yeah, what she said. I was not expecting that. I expected the song to just be a little bit more lighter, and yeah, I didn't get that. The verses, of course, A1 all the time, but the beat, Ty Dolla $ign sounds so great, but I'm sorry,
just
buddy,
sound like
but
you're trying to make us fall in love.
this is not the song. We're gonna talk about drama,
Allegations.
the drama about what happened with Joe Budden and Nicki Minaj on Queen Radio.
We're also going to talk about what happened with Nicki Minaj and Trina.
Exactly.
And
Azalea. What is her name again?
Would you about to say Igloo?
I almost said Iggy Azalea.
No, okay, Azalea Banks.
Azalea Banks.
And the ongoing beef that is Azalea versus
Nicki Minaj.
And a little bit of the Cardi thing. So okay, so what on the radio show, whatever, Nicki was talking about how Joe and DJ Academics were making lies about her, coming up with lies about her not knowing
That
Cardi B was on the beat of the song of Motorsport. And Nicki's looking like
He was having that conversation with a DJ, right?
Yeah, DJ Academics. And Nicki was like, I knew that she was on the song because before I get on the song, I hear the song, I hear who's on the song. And so she didn't like the fact that he made those lies, but that was like what, a year ago or whatever. But at the same time, he went and did it again with the Hot Girl Summer. He told everybody that Nicki is a mastermind, and she's this and she that, and she knew that she was gonna be on the song, that they already made the song, she already heard the beat, they got on live on purpose
for publicity
and doing all that stuff. And I'm just looking like, whoa, and I just felt like on Queen Radio she went off because I felt like I feel like Hot Girl Summer, a new female rapper, new up and coming female rapper, who's good, and she's looking like, you not about to do this to me again, because you did it with the Cardi, now you're doing it with her, and it's just like, hold up, now we're not about to clear this. We're gonna clear it up now, because now what you're trying to do is you're trying to make me not be able to work with any female singing.
Yeah, unless they were singing. But if it was an MC, she was not on there.
Exactly.
And people always try to make it seem like Nicki just does that because she just thinks she's, smelling her own shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not, I feel like it's just, it causes drama because she knows, it just causes drama.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when she did 5-Star Chick, she went last. First of all, she was already on the remix with Ludacris. Mm-hmm. She was on the original with Ludacris.
Yeah, My Chick Bad.
Yeah, My Chick Bad. She was on the original.
I said the wrong
Oh
thing.
yeah, she was on My Chick Bad with Ludacris, the original.
Mm-hmm.
But she was talking about Freddy Krueger, and I remember. And then she was on the remix again and still murdered everybody that was all the MCs up. It was Eve, it was Diamond, it was Trina, and Nicki went last because of course she had the best verse. So of course, if she do anything, people gonna already say, well, I don't know why the other girls on there, because Nicki, like, it's just like, why is Nicki on the remix if she was on the original? Because she is that girl.
Mm-hmm.
It can make you feel, she's just a gifted individual. And when you're gifted like that, sometimes you just have to just do your own thing and be by yourself, and do what's best for you. And with Megan Thee Stallion, I really appreciate her getting on the track with her, and trying to build a relationship with other MCs. And I don't like that now that she's doing this, with Megan, people are trying to start mess and basically trying to ruin a relationship and get in Megan's head or whatever. You know how people are, because they just try to make Nicki seem like she's just this evil girl, or like she just thinks she's just all that, which she probably does think she's all that, but I don't think she's evil. Yeah. I don't think she's evil. From the get-go, when Nicki first started, she always was always humble. She always talked about the people who came before her, who she idolized, who she looked up to. I've never really seen her to be this sneaky person until people start coming for her first. Mm-hmm. Then she backfires. But I don't think she ever shot out shots first. And now people trying to say, oh, well, you did this. And they, you know, it's just always a bunch of mess. And now that Nicki's finally voicing her opinion, you know, people is like, oh, you're ruining your career. You're just being loud and crazy, hormonal, you know. You know, because she kept her mouth shut for 10 plus years. And now that people are starting to really get to her, she's not letting nothing slide.
Yeah. She's
not letting it slide. And that's what you have to understand, that imagine being, you know, trying to work your behind off around all these men, and you're on the same level or better than the men that's in the field with you, the same field, but you don't get the same level of respect. Of course you're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
And then her being a woman, they always gotta compare her to another woman. If she do something with another MC, it's always like a competition. Why can't they just both be good?
Yeah.
Why can't they just both be good? Why one gotta be better than the other? They don't do that to men. They do, but those men don't be really caring like that. You know, they be dapping each other up in the club. Jay-Z don't give a crap about none of that stuff, except for, you know, the whole Nas stuff. But that was way back in the days. But
do you guys really think that the whole thing that happened on Motorsport, do you think she didn't know?
I just think that went too crazy. I still don't understand why that blew up as much as it did.
Because, quote unquote, she changed her verse because Cardi's verse originally must have been...
Oh, yes. He was saying, oh, did you know that she was going to deliver like that? Like, did you know that her verse was going to be like that? Even leaked it. They leaked it. She said, if I'm the something, then Cardi's the something.
That's something about quarterbacks, right?
Something about Nicki. Basically, Nicki's the captain and Cardi B is the quarterback.
Yes.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong about it.
Basically, what she was saying is, I came before you, and you need to, you know, we're on the same team. You know, it's like we're on the same team, but you know, I got a higher position than you. But quarterback is still good.
I feel like it's almost like Lil' Kim, right? For instance, if Lil' Kim made a verse like I'm something and these girls is something, but not like in a nasty way.
It's almost like saying I'm the big sister, you're the little sister.
Yeah, something like that. That's how I got the verse. That's how I got the verse. You want to play it, Ron? That's how I That's how I got the verse because it wasn't that bad.
Probably because, like, the thing is, like Nicki says, you gotta get a freaking dictionary to figure out what she's rapping about. And if you ain't got the intellect, you're not gonna understand it. You're gonna take everything personally. You're gonna take everything as a diss. Because, and like, how you gonna be a rapper and you don't even understand what she's trying to say? And if this is supposed to be your, you know, your friend, I would have called her and said, can you explain it to me? You know, just to be sure, because just say, you know, I wouldn't say I think you're trying to take shots at me, but can you just, you know, explain to me what your verse means? Instead of just assuming, you know, and that's when you set fire to Nicki, because she went back, redid the whole verse, and murdered it.
Yes, it killed you. I'm sorry.
Like, she said, when she said attention, I'm gonna need you to face front.
Like, you really have to.
This is a lace blunt.
Exactly. Like you really have to dictionary this girl, what she says. But yeah, moving on from the motorsport situation, basically Joe Budden said that Nicki was not aware of Cardi's verse and it was gonna be like that. And Nicki saying that she didn't know because before she hops on the beat, she hears the whole thing to see what it got going on, and then she jumps on it, and that's what it is.
And you can tell. You can tell that's what she does.
Yeah. So
because she goes and does her homework, and then she comes back with this fire.
And so that's just what happened. And then Joe Budden, and just to cut this off,
allegedly accused her of doing them drugs.
Yeah, he
snorting.
I mean, I don't want to say she's doing it. I don't know. She never like really gave an answer to it. She just kind of said that.
I never said that.
She said I never said that, and she said, well, do you know how it feels to be bullied for 12 years and then have people do drugs and then think about killing themselves, something like that. I don't know.
Was that her?
Allegedly.
But was that her in the background that was crying? I couldn't tell if that was her or there was somebody else in there because it sounded like she was about to cry.
She was not crying. She was laughing, doing dumb shit.
She was like, somebody sounded like they was crying in the background. Well, when I had heard it on the social medias, allegedly.
No, nobody was crying. But yeah, that's where the whole thing started. Like, I don't understand, like, how you can, I would like to ask other female rappers what they think about that verse. Because I'm not a rapper, and I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's not, and you know, I just feel like other rappers, and speaking of other rappers, we didn't even touch on Trina.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on Trina. Let's get on to that. Move on to this motorsport. Are you gonna say something about this motorsport?
All I gotta say about motorsport is you see what happens when you piss somebody off. She tried to be nice. She tried to welcome you to the team. You took offense to something that wasn't even offensive, and then she came back and she just blew my mind. This is when I knew, because the thing is, before this song came out, I wasn't even into rap like that. Like, you know, really listening, but this song made me pay attention. It woke me up. And that's when I was like, wow, this girl is not to be played with.
Yeah.
She is really genius.
Nicki, when Nicki's angry, like when something's heavy on her mind, that bitch is gonna write. So, I don't know. But we're gonna move on to the Trina situation. So
we've been waiting on her to go live all day.
Yeah,
she said she was gonna go live.
She didn't go live. I follow her.
She
You didn't get on your
She said she was gonna go live. She said she was gonna only say it once because she don't repeat herself and she don't need nobody.
I guess we gonna
Allegedly to talk for her. That's what she said.
I mean, you don't have to say that because it's kind of
that's actually that's recorded.
That's recent. Yeah,
it's recent and recorded.
Just for those people who think I'm lying.
Yeah, go check her Instagram. She did say that. But basically, the whole thing is basically about Nicki hopping on Hot Girl Summer so quick and not giving Baps
the promotion that it
the promotion that it deserved, just like Hot Girl
Pull
Summer.
up Baps too, because we need to get it.
Yeah, pull up Baps so we can listen to
because that song is, I'm just gonna let you guys, I don't know what to say about that song.
That's all she wanted.
Bro,
Trina really liked them VVS.
Okay, this song was recorded allegedly 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago. And basically, Trina's management team was upset with Nicki because Nicki promoted Megatron so much and not so much of Baps. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how can you say that when she was invited to the radio show, was able to promote her song all day on Queen Radio. On top of that, the song came out, she had it playing all over her story all day, and I think she put that little clip, the little video shit of Baps on her Instagram thing. So I just don't understand. I kind of feel like it's the lives. It's the Instagram lives. That's why they're probably upset. But what they don't understand, like, the Instagram lives is all Megan. It's not like Nicki's pulling up her phone like, oh, let's get on live, girl, and show them, like, Hot Girl. It's all Megan. Like, even when they were recording when they were shooting the video, that was Megan's live.
And what they have to understand is
Nicki was on live too. Yeah,
Trina's oldest, you know, she never been alive.
Yeah,
Trina's 40. She looks good, but she's
not old. Yeah, but
I mean, like,
she's not, getting on live is not gonna be the first thing that comes on her mind. That's something we would do. Like, if Nicki was here, oh, let's get on live, let's get on Snapchat, let's get on something so everybody can see that we're together. And so I feel like that's something that she's 24. We're 24, we're the age too. So it's just like, like, I feel like that's something that she wants to do, and Nicki's just like, Nicki's all new to the live thing. She doesn't do,
because again, she's a little older. She's not old, but she's like, 30.
She's 10 years older.
Yeah, so it's like, that's not really what they do. They just go in the studio, they do their thing, and then they promote it.
Yeah.
But see, Megan, did you fart?
No, I haven't farted.
Sorry, I thought he farted.
Okay.
If I farted, it would have been y'all.
But of course, Megan's younger, so she's gonna get on live. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Get on live, and plus she get on live even when it's not about music. She just get on live. That girl love to be on live.
She be on live when she about to do her homework, or she taking a break from her homework. She about to go eat. Her dog. She twerking. She listen to some music.
Yeah, she just love
eat
live.
candy. Like that's just what everybody does now. Nobody like really takes pictures as much. I mean, they take pictures, but it's like live is like
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at. Like you get to see the whole real body. No face tune, no auto tune, no body tune, no toes tune, and no
cartoon.
Yeah, and no cartoons. Like none of that. You see the real body, and that's just where it's at
And it's
now.
good for promotion because everybody's gonna be on live. Then they got it where you can get on live with more than one person.
Exactly.
So
and
that's really popping.
your fans get to see that, and they get to comment, and you get to. It's easier to communicate with them right there and then on the live. So that's just something that Meg likes to do, and I feel like that's what happened. I feel like it was the lives. It was the Instagram lives that really ticked it off. I think they wanted Nikki to do the same thing with her, and on top of that, allegedly, Trina did want Nikki to direct her this is about to die. She did want her to. We gotta end it right now because it's gonna shut down.
Well, this has been the mess with RWS, and somebody say something.
This is the end, and we will have a part 2 to this video coming next year. And guys, we don't know when we coming back,
But this conversation has to continue because this is very vital information and topic.
yes, and we're
really passionate about
the
this.
Hot Girl Summer video might be out by the time we come back, and so we will be talking about that. And eventually Trina will probably go on live like she said, and
We'll touch bases on that.
and do that. So this was the mess with RWS, and we are signing out off this thing, and we will see y'all in the next video.
Baby girl, don't get too hot on the Hot Girl Summer. If you're sweaty, get you a napkin.
You wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready? You wasn't ready?
And best believe we sticking around.
RWS is here to stay.
Yes, yeah.